Hello, everyone. I'm Tim Pearson, and welcome to the United States Wrestling Officials Association Referee Webinar Program. In today's webinar, we're going to focus on referee core competencies. Now, every profession has a set of standards or core competencies that each member of the organization should embrace and apply in the conduct of their professional duties. Now, we as referees, we also have a set of core competencies. So let's take a look at our referee core competencies. Our first core competency, be fair and unbiased. As referees, we must evaluate every hold and action fairly without any undue prejudice or influence. When we approach a bout as a chairman, judge, or referee, we should see two wrestlers, one red and one blue. It's not important where the wrestler comes from. It's not important what club the wrestler belongs to. What is important is the color of their singlet, red or blue. That's it. As referee team, we want the wrestlers to decide the winner and determine the outcome of the bout. If the wrestlers are doing what we expect them to do, they're conducting offensive actions and scoring points, we have a winner and the outcome of the bout has been determined. If they're conducting offensive actions and scoring points, we as referees do not need to inject ourselves into the bout and try to influence one way or another. Let the wrestlers make the determination. Let them decide who's winning, who's going to win, and the outcome of the bout. Our second core competency, safety of the athletes. As referees, we must prevent unnecessary injuries as much as possible during the bout. Now, there's going to be occasions when an injury is going to occur and there was absolutely nothing anyone could have done to prevent it. But as referees on the mat, we have got to be able to identify and recognize potentially dangerous situations and be able to step in at the correct time and stop the bout to avoid an injury. Too many times we've all seen where referees did not recognize a dangerous situation developing in front of them. They let the bout go too long and a completely avoidable injury occurred and that wrestler was out of the tournament. We've got to be able to identify and recognize potentially dangerous situations and be able to step in at the right time and stop the bout. We've got to protect the athletes from each other and we've got to protect the athletes from themselves. It is a critical core competency in our list of competencies that we are responsible for. Our third core competency, evaluation of holds. As a referee, we must know the point values for basic holds. 1 point, 2 point, 4 point, 5 point actions. What's the criteria for those? We have to be able to score basic situations correctly. Example, feet to danger. That's a 4 point action. If we're calling it a 2 point takedown, we're not applying the correct criteria for that basic situation. Imperative that we understand point values for basic holds and how to score basic situations. Another facet of evaluating the holds is our ability to apply cautions and passivities correctly when needed. The last thing we want as referees is to over officiate about and we're injecting cautions and passivities and completely disrupting the bout. We have to know when and how to apply cautions and passivities and when they're needed, if they're needed. Our fourth core competency, proper referee mechanics. Verbal communication. Are we using proper UWW vocabulary? Are we applying it? Are we appropriately using the right terminology at the right time during the bout? Are we starting and ending the bout using proper protocol? Are we using our hands correctly to indicate correct points? Falls, out of bounds, fouls, passivity, we're stimulating action, those kind of things, using our hands when we can't verbally communicate. And everyone is watching our nonverbal communication, our hand signals, and they understand what's going on during the bout based off of our hand signals. Our fifth core competency, appearance and mobility. Our ability to move around the mat and be in the right place, the right position at the right time to make the right call. Can we change our levels quickly to meet what's going on, the situation that's occurring on the mat? If the wrestlers are standing and they drop down into parterre, are we able to go change our level down to the mat so we can see what's occurring in the parterre situation? Our ability to move around the mat laterally, horizontally. If the action moves away from us, can we quickly change our directions and move to follow and catch the wrestlers? We never want to run, ever, never, ever want to run on the mat. That is a very poor appearance for a referee to run on the mat. Walk quickly. If the athletes are moving one direction and you've anticipated that movement, and then for whatever reason they shoot off the different direction quickly and you can't catch them, stop, lower your level, and watch where they go. And then at the end of the when the situation ends, make your call, but don't chase and run after the athletes. Appearance. Your appearance as a referee will determine the reaction from the athletes, coaches, and fans. If you walk on the mat and you're disheveled, your shirt is hanging out, your trousers are all wrinkled up, your hair is uncombed, you will present less than a professional appearance, and coaches, fans, and athletes will not be very confident in your ability just based on your appearance. If you show up on the mat, your hair is combed, your uniform is neat, your shirt is tucked in, you exude professionalism, you exude confidence, your appearance displays that, coaches, fans, and athletes, one, they'll appreciate that, and two, they will have confidence in your ability as a referee. So appearing is very important for a referee. Controlling the bout, our sixth core competency. You must maintain a professional manner on the mat, regardless of what's going on. You are the calm in the storm and must remain calm as the world around you is disintegrating. Coaches are angry, athletes are having issues, fans are upset. You must be the calm in the storm. You control the bout. You control the bout. You control everything on that mat. That is your world. So what you allow and what you don't allow as far as unsporting behavior. Wrestlers come out, they shake their hands, you blow the whistle and you get a hard shot to the head. This is your decision point. Do you not do anything and let it go? Well, the other wrestler is now going to retaliate and do a head shot because they're going to want their even due. Or do you stop the bout immediately and say that's enough? No more, and you don't retaliate. You have now defined and established what you're going to allow and what you're not going to allow. Your ability to interrupt the bout at the right time. The wrestlers are down in parterre and not scoring. When do you bring them up? Well, you bring them up at the right time. Well, what's the right time? Well, if the athletes are not doing anything and you determine that they're not going to score, bring them up. If they're in the process of trying for a turn and they're still going, they're continuing the action, don't stop it. Don't bring them up. You're going to have to feel for it. Starting and ending the bouts, we've talked about that. Using proper protocol. Okay, that's how you control the bout. That's part of your control during the bout, not just between the whistles. Starting the bout, proper protocol. Ending the bout, proper protocol. Proper bout protocol. Referee duties. Core competency number 7. As a young referee, as a new referee, you're going to want to emphasize on refereeing and the judge position. As you become more confident and comfortable as a referee and a judge, you're going to want to expand your scope to the job of a mat chairman and understanding the job of each one. As a referee, judge, and mat chairman, you want to let your other teammates do their job. If you're the referee, You be a referee and let the judge and chairman do their jobs as judges and chairmen. If you're the judge, same thing. Let the referee and chairman do their jobs. You be a judge. Don't try to do your other teammate's job. It's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to be a judge, a referee, or a chairman, not all three. Tournament protocol. How are weigh-ins done? How are weigh-ins conducted? How are clinics conducted? What are the responsibilities of a head referee? What are the responsibilities of the tournament pairers or tournament operations specialists? How are brackets filled out and completed? How do we determine winners and placements in the brackets and in the tournaments? Those types of things. Understanding tournament protocol, not just your piece as a referee, but head referee, clinician, weighmaster, pairer, those kind of things. How are weigh-ins, etc. done? Understanding tournament protocols will make you a much better referee. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Those are our 8 core competencies as referees. I hope they will help you as you continue on in your refereeing profession. But these core competencies are the foundation for which we build upon our referee house. And with that, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. I appreciate it, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.